Alright, howdy everyone. So today I'm going to be showing y'all, or talking about one of my favorite countries because they have like so many different things that you can go look at. They have amazing cherry blossom trees, their like overall geography and everything, their landscapes. It looks amazing. I personally want to visit it, and just the language and like overall, it just looks amazing. Japan is found like right over here by South Korea, just a couple miles out overall. So this country has quite a lot of people. And by that, I mean they have about 124 million people. And that's a lot of people for how small the area is. The land overall is only 377,970 kilometers. That's not much space if you think about it. Yeah. So Japan was found February 11th, 660 BC. The most popular part of Japan would be their capital, which is Tokyo, and that is like the most lit up place in Tokyo. Just their neon lights and everything, phenomenal. If you look at it at night, it's by far one of the best places to go. Like one place you can relate it to if you play video games is like Cyberpunk. It's literally lit up all neon lights. It's amazing. I've never been there, but man, I want to visit it so badly. So most of the males from Japan usually live to be about 81. Females live to 87. So the usual lifespan is about 85, according to culturegrams. They could live longer than that, since they have a healthier lifestyle than us, and so like it just gives them an overall better chance of life. Their flag is called Hinomaru, or the rising sun, inspired by Japan's ocean. Like while the sun rises, it's like beautiful orange, pinkish color. They use a large red circle to depict their sun. And Japan is about 14 hours ahead of us. So like while we're going to bed, they're just getting up, starting their day, getting ready, and whatnot. Shinto, or the way of the spirits or deities, begin to take form in Japan's prehistory, or prehistoric period, before the 6th century CE. Shinto was the religion of the pre-literature society, which was organized around the central social unit of the clan. So like the Shinto clan was the one that created it, and it's where they cherish like the spirits and all that. It's kind of like Buddhism, which is also what they do over there, but it's like they're both equal in a way. But Shinto is their most popular. Japan itself, as a regional power through military victories, they've gone against China and Russia. They were involved in World War I, which brought them more enhanced global influence, and the Treaty of Versailles expanded its land holdings compared to like what they had beforehand. On December 7th, 1941, Japan launched a successful air attack on the U.S. naval forces at Pearl Harbor. Its military machines swiftly encircled most of Southeast Asia, but in 1943, the tide of the war turned against Japan. The U.S. dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in the summer of 1945, which complete the collapse of the empire and surrendered. A military occupation, chiefly by the U.S. forces, lasted from 1945 to 1952. In 1947, Japan adopted a new constitution under U.S. direction, renouncing war, granting basic human rights, and declaring Japan a democracy. The United States and Japan has since maintained close political and military ties. So moving on to their like human rights, in Japan they have no law prohibiting racial, ethnical, or racial discrimination, or discrimination based on oriental or gender identity, or sexual orientation or gender identity. Japan has no national human rights institution. Wow, struggling with that. Japan's SDG has one of the largest economies, even though it has a few natural resources. Their most imported raw materials, so like what they have, would be rice, sugar, vegetables, tea, and fruit. They're the main leader of the fish and like exporting cars, electronics, and televisions as well. Alright, so for what I decided to do for my choice was their vehicles. So like the Nissan, Subarus, and stuff, vehicles like that. So I did do some digging for the vehicles as well to like understand what would happen. So you have to have a special license to be able to import a car from a different country, and you have to wait 25 years to get the car over here. So let's say the Nissan GTR R34. That is the most popular car known by most car people. You have to wait 25 years after it gets made. So like if it's from 1990 to 1995, let's say, you have to wait 25 years after that. You can't wait any less than that, no matter what. It's just a America-made rule. It has to pass all like the EVAP and all that weird stuff. Like what California has special regulations, they have to pass that. So, in conclusion, Japan has a lot of things for everyone to do. They have just amazing nature, everything to look at. Overall, it's just like a great country to visit, and like there's so many things you can do and look at.